Welcome to Rapid Paradise, everyone. I'm your host, Marissa. I'm here with my co-host, Dystro. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Sunday, everybody, and happy Easter to everybody out there who celebrate it. I hope everybody had a really good Easter Sunday, and for those who don't celebrate, I hope everybody had a really good weekend.
Yeah, today
How?
was like my Easter was all
I
right.
was gonna ask you, how is it going? Um, yeah, my Easter has just been kind of basic today. Like we didn't do much, which I'll get into after, but yeah, I hope everybody had a really good weekend, um, and a good Easter as usual. This is literally our second Easter episode since we've become a podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy. Like almost a whole year has flown by since we did our last Easter episode. I don't even remember what day Easter fell on last year. Like I don't even remember the date.
Oh
I'm gonna go
God.
look. I'm gonna go look right now. Let me see. It was. Why ain't it telling me? Oh, thanks, phone. I'm gonna have to go Google it.
Um,
2022. It was April 17th last year. It was later last year.
yeah, it was
This year
early.
it's
It's
on the ninth.
early. Yeah, it's early this year.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been almost a whole year since we did our Easter episode last year. Oh my god. Time flies when you're having fun. Um, Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
joining
true.
us tonight, by the way, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Once again, this is yet again our Easter episode for this year. It might be a little bit short, just because nothing really happened on my end.
Yeah, my on my end, nothing really happened either. It was just we were just home mostly all day.
So what else did you do? Anything? Like did you have anything for supper?
So for like supper, I guess, we didn't really have anything because it was just like we had like a late lunch, like early dinner sort of thing, and like when my dad, like when he has like a late lunch, early dinner, it's like he's good for like the rest of the day. So it's like yeah, it was just yeah, we just didn't do anything. We like
Yeah,
just moseyed around the house and stuff. We had a good breakfast though.
that's good.
We had biscuits, bacon, and some hash browns.
Biscuits.
Biscuits. Um, but and I made them into little like sandwiches.
Oh,
I did I broke the bacon like in half. I took like two strips of bacon and just broke it in half on each one, and then put the hash brown on top of it and just made it like a little like sandwich.
oh, okay. That sounds pretty interesting. Now, for me, I didn't. Well, I had lunch. I didn't have breakfast. We went to town today because my dad had to go do something. We stopped at our local Stewart's shop in town because in Northern New York, Stewart's is the thing. Um, so I stopped there and we got some stuff. I got a couple snacks for later, and I got a drink, and I got lunch and stuff. I got this like mac and cheese entree. It was really good. Um, did that. Came home. I made chocolate pie this morning because that was supposed to be for dessert tonight, which I had a slice already. It was amazing. And then I didn't even take a nap today like I usually do. I couldn't sleep. Um, well, I tried and I didn't. Like I did and I didn't. It was like off and on all day. But and then we ate an early supper. 3:30. We had turkey. We had a turkey. It was so good with the stuffing and the gravy and the potatoes and the rolls. And oh my god, it was so good. It was literally just me and my dad. So like,
Yeah, I was surprised that um neither your sisters didn't come up to see
I
you guys.
know I was a little disappointed, but they did text me and wish me happy Easter, which I was very happy about.
Yeah, like my grandmother, she called my mom like earlier this morning. She was like, "Happy Easter," or no, she goes, "Happy Hop Hop."
Happy hop hop. I wish I okay. I think it might have been Ken's. I was like, "Happy Easter, you bunny loving freak."
Oh, you said that to him, or he said that to you?
I said that to him,
Oh,
and he's like snow rabbits. I'm like bunnies. I'm like,
it's like man, it's like he's like kind of like I guess like not into. It's like not a lot of people, like they don't celebrate Easter.
I feel like as us young adults get older, we tend to celebrate Easter less and less.
Well, yeah, because it's not as fun as like when you were a kid.
Yeah, like when you're a kid, like you're not doing all the Easter egg hunts and stuff, which I want to get to that after. Um, but yeah, my day has just been really kind of boring. I've been kind of sad a lot today. This week in general is going to be rough for me, which
Hmm.
I'll get into later on. But yeah, I've just been. I woke up sad today. Like I woke up fucking crying this morning before I even went downstairs for reasons I won't disclose. And then
Yeah.
like I've just been like I felt fine for like a couple hours after I woke up, but then like towards like the middle of the day and even now, I'm just like
It's
worn
mentally
out,
drained.
mentally and emotionally drained. Want to cry again, but I'm not going to because we're doing this. It's just been a really rough day, and unfortunately, the week's only going to get worse. And it's okay because pain doesn't last forever. Sadness doesn't last forever, and I tell myself that. And I've had that mindset for 2 years now. So I'm just trying to keep my head held high, and then the fact that allergy season's kicking in is like
Yeah, I could tell because you're and
allergy season.
allergy season.
Oh my god, what next fucking Metallica makes a song about it?
Allergy season. No, I'm kidding. That'd be funny though. It's like James, you got the sniffles. It's like, no, I don't. No, I don't. But um,
Um,
yeah, it's like like yeah, like I think like last year, um,
oh, I did way more last year than I did this year.
we didn't do anything last year. Like it was just like because there's not a lot of like friends and family that we can go see on Easter because it's like either they're at church, which like I mean like,
That's to be expected.
and it's like, and plus I didn't have to work today because we have Easter off. So
Babe,
yes,
let's
it's like
go.
because like I asked my boss yesterday, and I was like he's like, oh yeah, like like we have tomorrow off. I was like, thank you Lord, because lately now it's just, I just don't really want to work Sundays anymore.
Yeah,
Cause
Sundays are like a relaxing day to like unwind,
yeah, and it's like
reset yourself mentally, get ready for the week.
yeah, it's like I really hate working Sundays a lot now because it's just like I'm the only driver on Sundays.
Yeah. I like in a
And
way though, I like how we do the podcast the way we do it. Thursdays and Sundays, like right in the middle of the week and like towards the end of the week, like beginning of next week or whatever you want to call it. I like how we
yeah,
do it on Sundays because like I feel like our Sunday episodes sometimes they're more interesting than the Thursday episode for some reason.
yeah,
Like I
because we have
just
more to talk about.
I feel like yeah, we do. But last year for Easter, if you guys recall, if you guys remember watching our Easter episode from last year, I did a lot last year for Easter. My sisters were here last year. We had fried dough for breakfast, which was really good. We had an Easter egg hunt in the backyard. It was like really cold that day. It was like 40, I think it was like 40 degrees. Well, 40 is actually not bad, but 30, it was cold. We had an Easter egg hunt. I think they stayed here for dinner. I don't even remember what we had for dinner last year, to be honest.
Was it the exact same thing that you had last night or this night?
I don't
Tonight?
know. Like now I'm curious.
Just ask your dad. Be like, hey, what did we
He
have for
won't fucking
dinner last year?
remember. He
Oh,
won't fucking remember. You'd have to
no,
go fucking watch the episode to fucking see.
yeah, probably. Um, but yeah, like a lot of places like around us were like closed, which I mean that's to be expected. But like McDonald's like was open. I was like, okay, like
Yeah,
that's
I found that
cool.
weird. Like we drove by, like we drove through town and see it was open. Walmart was open, which I was fucking surprised because they were closed. Excuse me, they were closed for Christmas.
Yeah,
Car wash was closed obviously today. Um, Dollar General was open. Aldi's was closed. What else is closed? Oh god, I know McDonald's is open. Stewart's gas stations have to be open, obviously.
yeah.
I didn't see any pharmacies open. Um, Drex Subs was closed.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Sad face.
It's like, and Chick-fil-A is always closed because it's
Yeah,
always, it's like,
fuckly.
it's like really.
Like really. Um, but yeah, like I just find it interesting how some of these businesses choose to stay open on a holiday. Like I personally feel like nothing should be open unless it's like essential, like a gas station, hospitals, that kind of thing.
hmm Yeah, I agree with that. It's like I can expect like like Walmart, like gas stations and stuff like that, but it's like not a lot of food places should be open, but unless it's like necessarily, necessarily, but uh, it's like we were uh my folks and we were like, yeah, like we were gonna go get I was gonna go get a Subway and all that stuff. Find out it was closed. I'm like, fuck.
That's what happened to me this morning. My dad's like, if Drex is open, you want to get subs? I'm like, yeah. They're closed. I'm like, fuck. I was like, fuck. Oh man. But it's all good. I had mac and cheese. I was happy. And then I had the big turkey dinner and I had chocolate pie. And now I got these cookie dough bites that I got from Stewart's. I got a big bag of them. Oh. But okay. So let's talk about our past Easters. I know we did this on the other episode from last year, but I think it'd be better to discuss it again for those of you who are not familiar with our first Easter episode from last year.
hmm
So, what is your favorite thing about Easter from when you were a kid? Like, what was your thing you always looked forward to when you got out of bed?
Easter hunts.
Easter egg hunts. Yes.
That and the candy that was left by the Easter bunny.
That
In
was
air
the rabbit.
quotes.
The
In air
Easter
quotes.
rabbit.
Easter wabbit. Be very, very
Oh
quiet.
my god. So, yes, Easter egg hunts. Now, did you ever find money in the eggs?
Um,
I did.
I think one year I did, but then like sometimes like it would be either like little like Cadbury eggs or jelly beans or something.
Or change, like loose change.
Yeah, I'm like not like go. I'm like, okay, there's like loose change in here or something.
There were fucking times where I found eggs that had nothing in them. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Was the Easter
So
Bunny drunk?
or high. Are you fucking
Hi.
high?
What was I gonna say? I remember when I was a kid, the Easter Bunny would put these notes in some of the eggs, and
Oh god.
there would be presents, like other gifts hidden around the house. Like there would be like riddles on the notes. One was like, where do you dry your laundry? And I was like, oh, the dryer. So, I went out, checked the dryer. There's a fucking soccer ball in there, a brand new soccer ball. Because, like, at the time as a kid, I wanted a soccer ball to play with in the backyard. I got that one year. Um, I think I got, like, a lot of the stuff I got for Easter, 9 chances out of 10, it was for spring and summer. Like, flip flops, clothes, bubbles, chalk, junk
Right.
ropes, ball, like, soccer balls, baseballs, like that kind of thing. Um, Oh God, I'm trying to think now. Like I'm trying to dig deep into my memories right now. But I do vividly remember the soccer ball being in the dryer as a kid. I remember that.
That's cool.
And then with like the change, like if you found like loose change in one of your eggs or some of the eggs, what we would do, we would add up how much change me and my sisters got while we were hunting for eggs, and my parents would take that total and split it 3 ways. So like we each get the same amount of money, approximately. So like let's just say we found a total of like, oh God, help me split it into three. I don't know. Let's just say we found a total of $33 in change. We'd each get $11
11.
out of it. Yeah, that's pretty much what we used to do when we were kids. Like, that's how my parents did it. Um, my God, I hate this fucking allergy shit. Um,
You hear off here. I'm sorry.
Now,
But
I'm trying to think. Like, we also used to go to some of the Easter egg hunts that the town, like my hometown, would host. Like a couple, like maybe like a weekend before Easter. Like I know there's like places like around like towns that are like outside of my hometown,
mhm.
like you know what I mean, like other small towns like on the outskirts
Yeah,
of my main town.
yeah, I got
They
you.
would host Easter egg hunts like a week or the weekend before Easter. I'd go to those too. But those are like fucking like I'm not crazy for those because yeah, they hide like they put like 10,000 eggs on the fucking lawn. But you have like that fucking like you always have those one or two kids who run in front of you and grab all the eggs before you can even get to any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you end up leaving with like maybe 7 eggs out of like a group of 10,000 eggs.
Yeah, like I remember like one year like at school or something like it was like if you find the golden egg, you get like something. And I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I was trying to find the golden egg and all that crap. And it's like, I think like one year I found it and it had like a $20 bill in it or something.
Oh,
And I was like, cha-ching!
jeez, I miss doing all this. Like I say this all the time when we talk about nostalgic things. Like when we did the whole nostalgia series, I feel like we definitely took our childhoods for granted.
Yeah.
Like we didn't appreciate those times enough because like some of those memories I'm starting to forget. And it sucks because like they were like good moments in my life. Like I even in life in general, like I feel like we take a lot of things for granted, but especially your childhood.
Yeah,
Like
that's
with
true.
holidays and stuff, like as you get older, like you don't really do much anymore when you get older for holidays. It's not the same.
Right. It's not the same.
There's nothing like waking up your parents at 6 o'clock in the morning to go downstairs and look and see what the Easter bunny brought you for Easter.
Right.
Oh, okay. This is the perfect time to bring this up. I think I've already told you this, and I've told Corey this because he was with us when we were talking about it last time. But I have gotten CDs for Easter before.
Oh, yeah. I
When I
remember that.
was a little kid, um, I don't know, was Sierra in the picture? My youngest sister. I don't know if she was even in the picture yet. I know Candace was in the picture. The middle child, we'll call her. She was in the picture, but I don't know if the youngest one was in the picture yet. But I remember when I was a kid, I got my first Def Leppard CD, and I believe it was Adrenalize, which is from like 91, 92.
92.
And oh, that's kind of where a lot of it began. Like, my parents knew I liked Def Leppard, but I don't think they really knew how much until they started buying me stuff of Def Leppard. Like, I know that Easter I got Adrenalize. That same year, at the end of the year for Christmas, I got the Def Leppard poster and I got a Def Leppard t shirt and I got Def Leppard concert tickets. And then that following year for Easter, I got another CD. It was Pyromania. I remember so vividly that day. My parents had the big speakers hooked up to their stereo in the living room. I remember that day. My parents put that CD in the CD player like about an hour after we got our Easter stuff all like taken care of and went through. And I was just fucking loving that CD. And as we speak, that CD is sitting in my room right now. It's in my box with all my other ones. And that album I treasure so wholeheartedly because it's so good. And it's like one of my first CDs I ever got as a kid.
Right.
I'd say the same about Adrenalize, but I don't know where that one went. I had it. I don't know where it is. Like, I don't know if it's still at my mom's because it's not here. I've looked everywhere. I searched everywhere up here. It's not here. And it's going to bother the shit out of me because that album is also really good. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. Like, even back then, I was collecting music like over the holidays. I blame my parents for that. Uh, but yeah, like, did you ever get any odd gifts for Easter?
That's a good question. Uh, not really, because like I remember like waking up like Easter morning, like before church and all that crap. Like there'd be like like a gift basket with like a chocolate bunny and like little like Easter eggs inside of it, and there's like be like little things inside the Easter eggs and stuff. But then like I think like I can't remember, it was like one year I think I had gotten both Ghostbusters movies from like the 80s and stuff from
Mm-hmm.
from the Easter Bunny. Um and oh, okay. I was like, well, I wasn't expecting it because I was just like, okay, because I had talked about it to my mom and stuff, and like I was like, yeah, it's like, man, I wish I had those, and then like lo and behold, oh look, there they were. um, but like other than that, like. Nothing like too crazy or weird or anything.
Right. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I kind of wish like you could have experienced the stuff I experienced as a kid with Easter. Getting CDs for Easter.
Wasn't into, music like I am now.
I wonder why. I wonder why you're in music now.
Okay. So,
Well, I'm not
but
gonna get any of the credit.
I mean, you do. You get some of that credit,
Good. I better get some.
but most of that credit goes to my rock and roll aunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some fucking credit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I'm trying to boost my mood here. I've had a shit day. Just bear with me.
I know.
Oh man. But yeah, like I don't even remember the last time I myself participated in an Easter egg hunt. Like I really can't remember, to be honest. I know one thing though, it takes for fucking ever to fill those Easter eggs. Like if you have I think we like the
Shit.
last Easter egg hunt I did last year, I think we had like almost 200 eggs.
Jesus.
It takes forever. Like it takes fucking hours. Like knowing me, because like I fucking procrastinate. Um, it takes forever. Can you imagine 10,000 eggs like they do in my hometown?
Oh God.
Yeah,
I can't imagine.
for the public Easter egg hunt, like 10,000 eggs. Like they'd have to have like a fucking big group of staff doing those eggs.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god! And then you run the risk of like having some come up missing, and it's like you wasted your time filling them.
Yeah, it's like just be like, okay, like how many people are doing the hunt, and then just do like that many eggs instead of doing like a whole bunch of fucking
The
eggs.
only problem with that is it's a public event, so like they can't really get an estimation of how many people are going to show up. It varies year by year, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but it's like if it was like a closed sort of like thing,
Yeah,
like I can understand that, but like if it's public and you can't really know the outcome, just be like, okay, we'll make 200, and it's like if 200 people show up, it's cool. It's like you just never know. But
oh,
yeah, like
well,
it's like our Easter's. It's probably gonna get same as time goes
every
on,
year, yeah,
but I mean, at least we'll look back on the good times that we had in Easter of
yeah,
yesteryear.
yeah, I'd say. So, I think that's going to wrap it up, to be honest, for this.
Yeah.
Again, this is a short episode, and that's okay. We need to squeeze in some short episodes sometimes, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed. How was your Easter, everybody? Let us know in the comments. Like, what's your favorite thing about Easter? All right, so a couple things here. Oh, okay, so I have Song of the Night. This is interesting because this actually ties into why my week's gonna be rough. Um, this Wednesday. Let me see. Yeah, it's this Wednesday, the 12th. April 12th marks the 4-year anniversary of my grandfather passing away from cancer. He passed away
Mhm.
in 2019. So I feel like this song is very fitting because it has to do with like loss of somebody in more ways than one. Like you could take it in like, in terms of a romantic partner or a family member. I take it in both ways with this song. Um, yeah, this week's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it already, it is going to be rough. But tonight's song tonight is "Chasing the Sun" by Billy Talent. "Chasing the Sun," they wrote this song, I think, for their hits album. It's a hits album exclusive track. They wrote it in regards to the loss of one of their very close friends. Um, so like when I first heard this song, it kind of hit me a little bit because like we're not used to hearing really soft acoustic songs from Billy Talent. We're used to like the hard hitting scream shit, like really controversial shit. So this
Hmm.
song was kind of a different direction, and I really like it. Um, it kind of screams the words out for me, how I feel, and how I've been dealing with this loss for the past 4 years, and just with any loss in general that I've endured in the last few years. Um, it is a very touching song, and I actually might listen to it that night on the 12th.
Mm.
Just let it out. So that's it. Tonight's song of the night, "Chasing the Sun" by Billy Talent. If you guys want to check it out, it should be in the top right hand corner at the end of the episode. Go take a look at it. Click on the link. Really, really good song, especially if you're going through a tough time, like I have been, and I will be this week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, our next episode, which will be this Thursday, the 13th. Oh, okay, we're starting a new series. Okay. So we have been talking about this for quite a while. We
Mm-hmm.
have decided we are going to take certain years in time and really focus in on them in terms of wrestling. With that said, our first episode, we are focusing on the year 2016, as this was the last year I truly got into WWE before I stopped watching for a few years.
Right. I think I am the exact same boat because I think it was like after 2016, like you said, like 2016, like I just did not give a shit at all. Like I was just like, okay, like I wanted something new, sort of thing.
Yeah, like
And,
everything was getting kind of stale
I
after
think,
this.
yeah, like I think it was like 2018 going into 2019, but we'll get to that like later on. But like 2018 going into 2019, like I got back into it with like the NXT roster that they had at the time, and then AEW being big.
Then there's me, who didn't even get back into WWE until like the end of 2020.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like November, December 2020. So I missed a lot. I stopped watching like beginning of 2017. So it was like January, February.
Hmm.
Like I caught bits and pieces of it throughout that year, but overall I did not watch. 2018, nothing. 2019, nothing. And then tail end of 2020, I started watching it again. So this is gonna be interesting. 2016 was a very, very good year for WWE.
Yeah. Especially the roster at that time.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk about it. To be honest, like
Uh,
2016, like oh god, how old would I have been?
so you would have been 14.
14. Okay, how old would have you been?
I would have been 18.
Wow,
I would have been almost 18.
you're old.
Shut up. Don't remind me, okay? Don't remind me. But I had wrote down like a lot of stuff like on 2016. Like
Yeah.
it spans from like different companies too. So
I'm
it's
probably
like
just gonna focus in on WWE because at that time I think I was only watching WWE. I wasn't watching Impact anymore. I stopped watching Impact after like 2013. I
hmm
was not watching New Japan yet. I didn't come across that till last year, believe it or not.
um,
AEW wasn't in the picture yet.
yeah, it wasn't until like well they were doing the like one-off pay-per-view things like Fight for the Fallen and all that stuff going
Yeah,
into 2020. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be like a very fun episode, I believe.
I'm very excited to do it. We're gonna call it A Year in Wrestling 2016. So
Yeah,
this is a new series we're starting. We're gonna focus in on certain years. I think we have another one at the end of the month. Yeah, we do.
2002.
Yeah, holy crap. Spoiler alert, 2002. Um, that one I'm gonna need a lot of help on because I was like just born that year.
Well, good thing I took a lot of notes on that too.
So you're definitely gonna have to help me on that. But 2016 I should be fine. I remember that very vividly.
Yeah, yeah, like I was almost 4 that year in '02.
I was yeah,
You
just
just
born
born,
in June.
yes. So, yeah.
So if you guys are interested in seeing A Year in Wrestling 2016, be sure to tune in this Thursday. I'm very excited to share this new series with you guys, just as much as Dystro is, because we've been
Mhm,
talking about this for a while, but once
mhm,
again, we've had to put it on the back burner because we had a lot of other stuff we wanted to get out first.
mhm.
So if you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. Be sure to follow us on social media by clicking on the link in the description below, which should take you to Linktree. We have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit. Go follow us there to keep up to date with the podcast. And Dystro's gaming YouTube channel is there as well. He uploads weekly content. And what are you at now for subscribers?
I think 629.
Okay, you're getting there. So we're on the road to 700 for Dystro here.
Yeah, it's been like a fucking rocky road because like I was at 630 and then went down to 625 and then going back up again and I'm now at 629 again.
Up and down, up and down. Well, I think what happens is they remove like spam accounts. I think that's what they do. They do like a purge.
Yeah, true,
They
probably.
do that just to make it equal and fair and stuff for you and other subscribers and other YouTubers out there. I know they did that to a couple bigger YouTubers a couple years ago, and they were like, "Why did I just lose like 2 million subscribers?" It's just like, oh, YouTube did a purge where they got rid of inactive slash spam YouTube accounts. It's just like, really?
It's like just keep them on there. It counts.
Yeah, like god damn, they're not causing any harm. I mean, like I can understand if like a spam account was causing harm and stuff,
Yeah,
but
true.
like inactive accounts, just leave them be. Anyways, go subscribe to Dystro. Go spread his content around. Get him to 700 subscribers. Once again, take a look at tonight's song of the night, "Chasing the Sun" by Billy Talent, and that's it. Thanks for listening, guys, and we will catch you guys this Thursday. Peace.
Peace.